Are we off?
We're off.
We're off.
I don't know where we're going, but we're going that way.
Welcome to the vlog. Good to see you.
We're going to France! France!
Sort this out. Welcome to the vlog. We're in France. We're doing a quick week. Is there any such thing as a quick week? In France, fishing for carp with a couple of friends. Graham, you've already met. He's on one of the vlogs before. And a gentleman from Scotland. Dougie. No? What's his name? Can't remember his name. Oh, never mind. We're all set up, the rods are out, I've got one in the middle of the lake, I've got one on the margin over there and on the other margin over there. Back in the margins again, nothing changes, whether it be in England or in France, still the same. We've got the crusher on the go, we've got the bait all set up, hanging, as you can see there, nice setup. We've got scales, we'll get everything we need to know. Plus, I've got some new equipment been sent to me, courtesy of ProLogic, a spud rod, as you can see there. Also, this little contraption here for throwing bait out. We've got the Nash one there, you know, and the baits are ready. Most importantly, you come to join me. It's lovely, isn't it? It's a really nice lake. I've also going to take a look in another video, a bivvy that ProLogic has sent me as well. It's good of them that. They've noticed the videos and they enjoy watching them, and it's good. And it's easy to understand why tackle companies will want to use vloggers to look at products. It's because you guys watch it, you in particular, you like to watch them. And that's important to me and you and everybody else. Now, it's been a long trip. We had storms the night we were coming down, so it took a little bit longer than anticipated, but we're here. Got the French radio on the go. It's good. So this is Lac Cache, C-A-C-H-E, French owned. It's 3 foot right the way across all the lake, and it's good. It's a good lake. As you can see in the other bank, the water level is down by about 1 metre, and that's because it's summer. Let's carry on with the vlog. Again, good to see you again. night sky. It's looking great, isn't it? We've had some fish already. We've had 3 fish in total. It's going well. I've had one just around about £20 mark. We've had a 32 and a 37. Let's just sort the ISO out. You see me now? Look at that sunset. Now, I'll tell you what I've done. I've got about 3 kilo of bait, 13 wraps out, not far out, and I'm on the opposite bank in the margin. I'm going to see over the next 6 days whether I can pick a fish up, a good fish. I'm not talking about £30, I want something a lot bigger than that, I want something really good and special. So let's see what happens, eh? Let's see what happens. Might be setting myself up there, what do you think? I just might be setting myself up. But look at that sunset. Look at it. This is French fishing. This is it. This is what it's all about. It's like getting out, spending some time with friends. Gordon's had his first fish, and it's his PB. It's a 32 common. And you know what? When you're looking at that, you really have got to get the water over him. That's what it's all about. Just there. That's what it's all about. Well done, Gordon. Well done on your fish. Superb. I'll have a chat with Gordon tomorrow. Yeah? This is Gordon's first time in France. I've been to France many times, but never had the chance to vlog before. See you in the morning or through the middle of the night, whichever comes first. You know how it goes. If I catch a fish, I catch a fish. If I don't, I don't. It's all about catching, isn't it? Camping and catching, but with some good food as well.
I've been a million places, and never see a million faces, but I feel supernatural. Cause the spark is electric. For every part of me I feel it. I know it all comes back to you. I can't walk away, but I can't explain. Forces in my veins, it comes back.
Fantastic. £25. Graham had one at, how big was it, Graham?
31 and a quarter.
Eating you up, don't they? So Graham had one at 31 and a quarter. I think I might have some, do me a favour, Graham, just wipe that lens and just give it a kick in. Now I didn't take photograph the first one because, first fish, because I thought there'd be loads of them. But this one, I'm happy to get, so we've got another 2 nights to go and hopefully get some more fish. It's a fine specimen, that, isn't it? Hey, what do you think? Don't forget, like and subscribe, press that bell button and see if you can come down here and catch one of these big grass carp or carp. It's a lovely lake, people are friendly and it's a good old experience. Look at that beauty, looks good, doesn't it? Behaving itself as well. Let's get it back. Cheers, Graham. Oh. Happy. Good to see you again. We're currently on peg 5. This is where I've chose to go after a couple of days having a bit of a social, to be honest. So here's some cake, burgers, a barbecue. There's barbecues in every peg. It's about three pegs, I think. There's 3 barbecues. That's more than enough. And I've currently got my rod set up, fishing in the bottom end. Now there's quite a few fish down here in this bottom end. It's 3 foot deep right the way across all the lake, except for 4 foot down the bottom end, so never mind. And this is currently 12 o'clock. Now at 12 o'clock, people on here tend not to fish as much because the fish just tend to hold up through the day. Most of the action is in the evenings, first thing in the morning. And as I'm looking at the lake now, it's a lovely lake. You can see right down the other side of the lake, down there. Now, I was casting lead down the bottom end of the lake there. I was bringing it further up to the middle. That was on the central lake, the central peg. Peg 3. So what I've got to do now is see if we can catch a fish. Now, also, ProLogic have sent me a load of gear to try for the next few months. This currently is my new home throughout winter. It's a one-man bivvy system. Yeah, as you can see, that's quite nice, doesn't it? You see it? Plenty of room. Got my tackle on one side there. Got a bed. I've got ventilation at the back of it as well. Look at that. That's quite good. Ribs at the top. Now I like ribs on a bivvy, especially on a ProLogic system type bivvy, because I like to hang things off there. Yeah, so I know where they are, like my head torch, that kind of thing. I've even got a ProLogic bivvy table sent to me. Look at that. Well, I say sent. I went and collected it from them. Sent some stuff out before. Now the beauty of this bivvy is it's got a built-in ground sheet. You can actually sew it. It's sewn in. So when you sew it, not sewn in. What am I talking about? The beauty of this system is it's got a zipped-in ground sheet that I can take out and put back in. Yeah. Now I'm going to give you a little tip on this. If you can see on here, just there, there's a little Allen key that locks the bank stick adapter to the arm of the umbrella arm. You need to make sure they're fully tight when you put it up. And it's got a little retainer here. You see there? It's got a structure here for keeping the bivvy rigid at the front, to make sure that the rain drips down the sides and not through onto the front of the bivvy. Now the material isn't a cheap material. It's a very well made bit of kit. It's not cheap, granted it isn't cheap, but it's good. I'll do a video in its entirety about this at some point, but you can see it's not bad. And it's called ProLogic Commander VX3 ProLogic system, 60 each. Yeah, safe text material. Now the fabric is quite thick. It's a lovely material. It's a fantastic, lovely material. It's good. I like it. Now I've got to be honest. When I first put it up, I didn't have instructions. Yeah, and I made a right pig's ear of it. Now as a result of that, you have to set it up first, pegging from the back and work from the back forward while the ground sheet is connected. Without the ground sheet it's fine, but do that while the ground sheet is connected, because otherwise it just doesn't quite work. But that's just the nature of this bivvy. You need to make sure you put the ground sheet in first and peg from the back to the front, and that way you get it absolutely perfect. 4 corners, if you know what I mean. One corner, peg the back, do the front part as well, front and back, and then you're good to go. Great bit of kit, love it, absolutely love it. It's also got the mozzie mesh on the front of it, as you can see. I'll do a full review of that one, a comprehensive review on that in another video. Okay, but for the meantime, I'm going to try and catch some fish. Beautiful, isn't it? You won't believe this, it's currently 24 degrees. It's the middle of October in France. It's like the middle of summer in England. Fantastic. Now, it's a basic facility. It's got toilets, it's got somewhere to cook, it's got places to hide if it gets really bad the weather, but most importantly it's got 100 fish to £60. It's a good lake. You can rent it, but it's on a principle where you have to book it for the week. Now, thanks for watching the video, and it's a pleasure to see you again. Let's see what happens in the rest of the video. Just walk across this bridge. Now, we've been fishing on a little island here, and this is a little bridge that comes across, and you'll see it quite clearly there. It goes through to our little picnic area, and this comes to the main body of the lake in a second. Looks quite nice. There we go. That's good, isn't it? Just approaching peg 2. Sorry, before I said I was on peg 2, I was on peg 3. Now you get these little way stations with a bucket at the top on there as well. Can you see that? And a little secure hook on there, and somewhere to put your cradle in. Yeah, and some little steps to get down to the fish. Now, the centre of the lake, not many people fish because of the gravel bars that range right the way across it. Little peaks like egg cartons, you know. It looks like it's flat when you put a bait boat across it, and it's so nice as it's flat right the way across. Trust me, it's not. It goes gravel, drops down, and it's filled cat with this silt, so it looks like it's the same right the way across, and it's not. The fish move in, and what they do is they feed in these little troughs. That's what they do. Yeah, so nice little tip. Try and keep to the other side, 2 metres from the bank. Listen to what the bailiffs say and the owners say to you as well. Definitely listen to that kind of advice, because if you don't, you could come unstuck. That's just the way it goes. Have a walk round big lake. It's actually about 5 acres, it's not that big. Well, not for what I'm used to fishing, to be honest. Now, fridges. We've got some fridges in there. So you can store your bait, your eggs, your milk, that kind of thing. Let's have a look over here. Now this is peg 1 we're coming to. I've got a Graham Rowlands here. Graham had a lovely 50 off this peg. Big grass and a big mirror. Nothing tough. You alright, Graham?
You're all good?
All good and dandy. And like I say, Graham's using the slings there. All felt, on to go. And we've got this nice baby there. This is an ACK tackle. How much are these guys? These, Graham?
90 odd quid.
90 odd quid for a bivvy. This is one man.
Yeah. Don't go in there.
It's a right mess.
At the moment.
It's packing up. So yeah, this is a prime spot on the lake. Now, over there in the corner is a steel fence. That's only just been put there in the last 2 weeks. And if you can get a lead over there, fire a bait boat, because bait boats are allowed, or you can cast over there, fine. Now the water is down by a metre, say about a metre, so it's like a sandy gravelly area over there. When it's like the water level's up, that's a perfect spot to put a rig over there. Looks good, doesn't it? I'm not going to go by the house and show you over there, because there's Archie the dog, and it's not fair to annoy the dog, to be honest. Besides, I'm only small, he might snap me in half, he might bite me.
There's always hope.
There's always hope, Graham, there's always hope that's going to happen. And you've got a little peg here as well. So it can either fall down, yeah, or walk down. Your choice, middle of the night. And just this spot here as well. So yeah, it's a nice lake. It is a very, very nice lake. And it has its good weeks and its bad weeks, like all fishing lakes. It's down to you to choose how you fish it. And we've all fished it differently this week. I've been roving, trying to do 12 hours, move, 12 hours, move, 12 hours, move. Graham stayed in the same spot, and to be honest, the results haven't been too different, have they, Graham?
Right.
You know, I've got about the same amount of fish thereabouts, you know, give or take. It's just a case of just being out and enjoying yourselves. And because you've got that island with a bench, and there's going to be electric in there next year for charging your phone and that kind of thing, it's a good break. Now you can only book this for the week, right? It's an exclusive lake, and you have to book it and pay for it and it's works out about €1,000. It's going to go up to about 1,200, 1,003, but just check the website on that. But yeah, it's a nice break. So there's about 3 or 4 of you wanting to escape from the world, get off the grid and enjoy yourselves. This is the lake for you. Seriously, it's really good. Really good, and the fish are really good as well, to be honest, well maintained. And there's a new bailiff starting next year as well called Mike. And where was the place he was at before, Mike? Lac Cache, Lac de Premiere or whatever. No, not Premiere, that's someone else's. Is it Purdue? I don't know, anyway. It's not important. Mike will be here next year to help you out on it. He's a guy from outside of Birmingham. Yeah? Not that far away. Right, see you in a while. Well, it's the first morning. Has been and gone. But now this is about escaping, like I said before, and it's going to be a holiday. First and foremost, it's a holiday. Look at it. It's currently quiet at the moment. It's really quiet. But we'll see what happens as the week goes by. As the week goes by, we'll see whether we catch any more bigger fish, and then we'll take it easy and just chill out. A bit of French bread, some cheese, some ham, the usual things you do when you go abroad. And once we're finished with that, it's all going to be great, because I'm sure fun will be had by everybody. Now, on the way down here, I also called into ProLogic, and they give us some free tackle to have a look at it. I'm going to look at this tackle over the coming months, yeah? So, not like reviews that you see in magazines or papers and that kind of thing. This is a true review of things. How I actually use it, set it up, and fish with things. For instance, look at that. Got a little spod rod and reel to give a go at. And this little critter here as well, which is... Now this is meant to actually deliver bait mid-air into the water and scatter bait so you're not touching the water. So over the coming months I'm going to try that. I'm going to see which is the best way of using it to get it to work. Not sure how that's going to work, to be perfectly honest, but we'll have a look at that, You know? That's one thing. This reel looks okay. Kind of happy with that. You can see that there. That looks alright. It's a good bit of kit. Got some braid on it and a spod rod. Now this is a 12 foot 2.5 TC spod rod. It's called a Classic. Now I used to make rods. You can see that. Nice little handle on there. I used to make rods, and I have to be honest, it's a bit soft on the tip. I've not tried it yet. I'll give it a good go. I'll have a look at it. What more can I do? It's a rod. It's a fishing rod, isn't it? Yeah. Right. See how that pans out. Enjoy the rest of the vlog, and let's see what happens. It's really good to see you again. Don't forget, press that bell button, like and subscribe. Yeah. See you later. Right, so it's the final night, and we tried pretty much everything. We have caught some fish, but again, it's just people think fishing in France is easy, and the fish just jump on the hooks. And the reality of it is, any fish you fish in France has to be fished the same as you fish in England. That's if you're English, Welsh or Scottish, no matter what nationality you are. One fish at a time. Now, you can try and throw the bait in and do the best you can, and hopefully the fish will swim onto it, but not every time does that work. It does work sometimes, but not every time. So what we've had to do, the only reason why we're caught fishing is we're moving around, looking for fish, putting small pockets of bait down, only a handful of baits, and fishing like little pop-ups. Now, Graham did, I've been fishing with Graham, you've seen the fish in the video. Graham did a video for Vardy's tackle, which was a Ronnie rig. Now I've used this, like there. This is a flexible tube, a flexible like kind of ring, you can see there. Swivel with a link attached to it so you can put the hook on, put a sleeve over it, like so. So it acts like that and it pops up like that. And this has had some crayfish nibbling on it. Don't you can see that? A little bit of a crayfish on there. Now, that's words. That's what most of the fish have come on. Little pop-ups. I have had a fish on a bottom bait, but they've been too few and far between. So this is the last night of the trip. Now, I did get sent some tackle to me and not a chance to video it because, to be honest, I wanted to do it in other videos in the future. And I had this sent to me, which was an Akuma reel. This is a spot and marker reel. And it's got something that's on the front of it, which is a fast progressive drag. It's a quick drag really. See that? Could be used as a fishing reel, but I'm going to be using this over the next year as my marker or float reel. Float reel. Marker float, should I say. I'm tired, you can tell, can't you? Now, it looks like a solid piece of kit. Now, reviews are only worth the salt if you actually use them. I see too many people doing YouTube videos for tackle companies, and what they do is they say, this is a brilliant bit of kit, blah, 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 blah. The reality of it is they're getting paid to say what there needs to be said. And I'm going to be real bit brutally honest. This is a good bit of kit. Now, I usually use Shimano, okay? And I've got to be honest, if the reels are as good as this, I may convert. Because this is light, it's robust, it's well made. And something that I do like, I don't know if you can see it on there, it's not very well lit up, but it's got little, like I can only describe it as a little felt brush either side, just to keep it nice and smooth and even. I like it. It's a really good bit of kit, and I'm going to be using that, like I said, to make sure that I can do an honest, straightforward review on it. Yeah? I'll just turn some light on so you can see it a bit better. Is that better? There you go, look at that. It's cool. It's a nice reel. Smooth as well. Really smooth. Turn the clutch off, there we go. I like that. And I'm going to be using that. Can you see the quick drag? That's it. Locked up. So as a marker, that's perfect. Yeah, pulling line off. Lock it up. Really locks up tight. Yeah, bit more. And that's alright for casting distances. That's what you need in a reel. Basic. You only want a basic reel for that kind of work. Also, they sent me a bait bag. I'll do a full review on that, but that's holding about 2 kilo. Yeah. There's 2 bags that come in this. It's like kind of a bait system. There will be a video on that. I'm going to be using that as well because I like that. It means I can pull one of these bags out of the bag with my pop-ups in, take it out, do a bit of fishing, quick overnighter. I've got enough bait there for a quick session. Yeah. Now, I will put a link below to the prices of these and where they come off the website. I'll have a look at that. I'm not sponsored by ProLogic. They've just sent me some stuff to have a look at, like this bivvy, right? And they said, yeah, I can keep the bivvy. I think I will be doing because it's a good bit of kit. So far, I've got to be honest, and the first time I used it, I wasn't impressed because I didn't have any instructions and I was in a rush. And the reality of it is, I was the same as most blokes. I didn't take any attention to the detail. Once I put it up for the first time and used it, very impressed. The material is really thick, it's a good quality material. It's very similar to my Super Brolly by Fox. Now my Super Brolly had come to the end of its life. The material had worn out, it's gone, it's finished, it's terminated. So as a result of that, this has come at the right time. So I'll be using this throughout winter and into the spring of next year. And again, we'll keep on having a look at it so when it's fairing out. But because it's got a built-in ground sheet which you can zip in and zip out, and a front door that zips in and zips out, it suits my needs. Because I hate little rodents coming in, nibbling in my fishing tackle in the middle of the night. There's nothing worse than hearing something scuttling around you. Well, when you can zip the ground sheet into this, brilliant. Love it. I'm going to change the storm poles. I'm not happy with the quality of the storm poles, if I'm perfectly honest. So I'm going to put my own in there. I'm going to buy my own storm poles because I like a cantilever storm pole. I don't like the thumb screws like you get on the tracker equipment. So, right, let's see if we can catch a fish. If we don't, I'll speak to you in the morning. I've had a great time here at the lake. It's been great. But as I'm looking around now, there's not a lot moving, hence why I'm doing the video now. Like and subscribe, press that bell button, it's really good to see you again. And I will be doing my videos each week from now on. I just had a break for 6 weeks. See you again. Last night, guys, not a massive fish. It's nice, it's a pretty fish. It's a nice male. So it's got a thin wrist, indicates a male carp. So, hey ho, hopefully we've got another 8.5 hours to try and catch another one. But it's been difficult. We've got there, we've got fish on the bank, and hey ho, yeah. Right, see you in the morning, or later on we'll get another one. See you later. Like and subscribe, press that bell button. Don't forget, comment below. See you again, see you in a bit. All going home. All going home.
Just another 14 hours and I'm home.
Shall I translate? Just another 14 hours before he arrives home.
In sunny Aberdeen.
In sunny Aberdeen.
Aberdeen, Shire.
Shire.
The land of the hobbits.
Oi! No chance. No hobbits.